Hey, we're going to talk today about another strategy for dividing whole numbers. And this strategy is partial products, or it's sometimes called chunking. And I think in 4th grade, they may have even called it the hangman way. So if our problem is 2,186 divided by 16, we're going to set it up so it looks similar to a standard algorithm problem. So we know that 2,186 is our dividend, and that number goes inside of our house. And 16 is your divisor. It's how many times you're breaking up 2,186. And we're setting it up outside the house. But what's different is you're going to draw a long line coming down the back side of your house. And instead of following divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, we're going to estimate and see how close we can get to 2,186 with 16. So 16 times 100 equals 1,600. So we're going to multiply 100 times 16, and you're going to write your product right underneath your dividend. And then you're going to subtract. So we're going to take away our partial product from our dividend. So when we subtract, we get 586. Now we're going to look at 16 into 586. What can we multiply to get us close to 586? I know that 16 times 20 will give us 320. So I'm going to subtract again because I did 16 times 20 is 320. I'm going to subtract my partial product from what's left in my dividend. And I'm going to get 266. Now I'm going to look at how many times can I multiply 16 to get me close to 266. I know that 16 can be multiplied by 10 to give me 160. So I'm going to subtract my partial product of 160, which is 10 times 16, from 266. And I subtract, I'm going to get 106 left. Now I know I can't multiply by 10 because we know 10 times 16 is 160. So I'm going to try 6. And I know that 6 times 16 is 96. So 6 times 16 is 96. That's my next partial product. I'm going to subtract, and I get 10. Can 16 go into 10? Nope, it's too small. So this is my remainder. Now to get my quotient, I need to add all of my partial products together. And be careful that you're lining up your place values. So I get 136, remainder 10. But in order to make sure that's correct, I'm going to check it with multiplication really quick. So I can always multiply my quotient, which is 136, times my divisor. So 136 times 16, and I'm using standard algorithm. Add them together. And then you add in your remainder. So I'm adding in what's left. And I get 2,186, which was my original dividend. So I know that my answer to the division problem is 136, remainder 10. And again, this is the partial products or chunking method for dividing whole numbers.